Imagine a world where the hospital is no longer a place where lives end, but where they are simply rebooted, a routine reset instead of a farewell. We currently spend billions of dollars fighting individual battles against cancer, dementia, and heart disease. But according to the sources, this is like playing a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. If you beat one disease, another eventually takes its place, because the real culprit is the underlying biology of aging. We have already performed a biological miracle. In 1910, a person was only expected to live 40 to 50 years, but today, we've nearly doubled that to an average of 80. This was achieved through better sanitation and healthcare. Now, futurist Jamie Metzl suggests the next step is the genome editing revolution. To reach the next level of longevity, scientists are studying centenarians, those who live past 100, to see if their genes provide different instructions to their cells. The goal is to use CRISPR technology to rewrite our genetic code. It acts like a cut-and-paste tool for the genome. By doing this, we could shift our bodies from growth mode into repair mode, essentially putting our cells into a biological screensaver. If we successfully edited out the genes that cause our most significant problems, a world without death from old age would offer incredible benefits. Eternal families. You could live alongside generations of descendants, with great-great-grandparents available to help raise new children. Long-term responsibility. If people lived forever, they might finally prioritize the planet's health, as they would actually be alive to witness the effects of climate change. However, immortality is not a simple, happily ever after. Even if we stop death, we may still suffer from deteriorating bones, muscles, and minds, which would quickly overwhelm care facilities. Imagine peak performance that lasts, but only with relentless upkeep. Joints, cartilage, and connective tissue could resist decay yet still fail under centuries of use. Regeneration might misfire, causing fibrosis, cancer risk, or runaway repair. What looks like freedom is maintenance without end. We could end with people whose bodies resist death while bones crumble and minds fade, overwhelming hospitals and long-term care. Clinics wouldn't cure aging, they'd manage endless complications, immunotherapy cycles, tumor scans, organ swaps, and cognitive rehab, on repeat. The brain is the bottleneck. Neurons aren't easily replaced. Memory could fragment, personalities drift, and attention thin out over centuries. Without careful design, longevity may extend vulnerability, keeping the lights on while the mind flickers. The architecture of motivation is built on scarcity, especially time. Deadlines give focus, limits give value. Remove the countdown, and urgency dissolves. Apathy creeps in, and purpose, once sharp, blurs at the edges. Infinite tomorrows rewrite risk. Why finish the novel this year? Why commit, try, or dare today? A safer moment always lies ahead. In a world without the clock, procrastination isn't a habit. It's a rational strategy that hollows meaning. Over centuries, novelty exhausts itself. Boredom wouldn't be a mood, it would be a condition. The 1,000th sunset, the 10,000th conversation, the 1,000,000th journey, each a little dimmer. Pleasure flattens, wonder thins. Then identity erodes. Who are you after 100 careers, 1,000 reinventions? The self becomes a collage. Memories fading, roles stacking, meaning slipping. Periodic crises return like seasons, each demanding a new reason to keep going. The perfect, ageless body can become a prison for a mind drowning in its own infinity. Without careful design, an ageless body could still house a suffering mind. We would eventually surpass the limits of our food and space. As populations grow without end, resources thin, cities swell, and pressure mounts, leading to potential civil unrest or even enforced birth control. The most dangerous risk is inequality. If wealthier nations access this technology first, they could build a population of superhumans, repeating the dark history of colonization, where technological gaps led to global conflict. In a world where life can be extended indefinitely, power concentrates, institutions harden, and cultural renewal slows, unless access is broad, and values remain at the center. Immortality doesn't guarantee happiness, it guarantees continuation. Without fairness and purpose, endless time risks becoming empty time. Ultimately, if we choose to pursue immortality, our most sacred values must guide us to ensure we don't divide humanity. And if Earth becomes too crowded, our plan for eternal life might just require us to relocate to Mars.